picture still hanging on the wall. I haven't had the strength to take it down. Every corner of this empty room still echoes with your sound. I told my friends I'm doing fine, said I'm okay, I'll survive. But every time they say your name, I'm barely staying alive. I bite my lip, I look away, pretend I'm strong, pretend I'm brave. I'm trying not to cry, trying not to break, holding back the tears with every breath I take. I'm trying not to cry, but your memory hits so hard every time I close my eyes. It tears apart my heart. The nights are always worse than days. No distractions, just regret. I replay every word we said like a song I can't forget. I wonder if you think of me or if I'm just the past. Was I just a chapter while you were my last? I tell myself don't fall apart, but silence makes it hard. I'm trying not to cry, trying to be strong, acting like I'm over you, but I've been wrong all along. I'm trying not to cry, but the pain won't let me hide. I keep smiling like then breaking down inside. Maybe one day it won't hurt this way. Maybe your name won't shake my soul. But right now every little thing still reminds me I'm alone. I thought I'd be here forever, now I'm just a goodbye. I'm trying not to cry, trying not to fall, but love like ours was everything to lose, that's all. I'm trying not to cry, but I can't deny you were my whole world. Now I'm just trying not to cry. Just trying not to cry. But tonight I might let the tears fall. I held you close through stormy nights, watched you drift and fade from sight. Every word you said cut deep, but still my heart refused to leave. I gave you love when it hurt the most, carried your heart while mine was ghost. I knew the cost, I felt the flame, but I loved you in pain. I knew the shadows in your eyes could break me if I stayed, but some hearts are stubborn even when they're afraid. I loved you in pain, even when it tore me apart. was feeling it from the start. I loved you in pain, even when it tore me apart. Gave you my everything, even when it broke my heart. I loved you in pain, though the fire left its scar. Some love is worth the bleeding, even when it's hard. Maybe someday I'll forgive the way it hurt to give, but I won't regret the love I had, even if it made me sad. Some hearts are brave enough to love in spite of fear, and I remember every moment, even when you're not near. I loved you in pain, but I survived the night. I carried all the pieces, and I learned to fight. I loved you in pain, but I'm stronger than before. Some love leaves scars, but it opens doors. I loved you in pain. I loved you in pain. And I'll love again. I thought we were unstoppable, thought love would find a way. But little by little, day by day, you drifted further away. I waited for the signs, for the love I used to see, but the hardest truth to face was when you stopped choosing me. It wasn't loud, wasn't cruel, no fight, no final plea, and just the quiet letting go of everything we used to be. When you stopped choosing me, I felt the world collapse, like every heartbeat I gave fell into the past. When you stopped choosing me, I lost the light I knew, and nothing could bring back the love I gave to I replay our conversations, every laugh, every word. I search for reasons why, but silence is all I've heard. I held on through the darkness, I prayed you'd see my face. But loving someone who's gone leaves an empty space. I kept believing in us, even when you walked away. But some hearts stopped choosing before they even say. When you stopped choosing me, I felt the world collapse, like every heartbeat I gave fell into the past. When you stopped choosing me, I lost the light I knew, and nothing could bring back the love I gave to you. to choose me. When you stop choosing me, I learned to stand alone, picking up the pieces of a heart you overthrown. When you stop choosing me, I'll carry what I need. I finally chose myself. Lights are off, my phone is down, but my thoughts are still too loud. Every memory finds its way back to you before I fade. I close my eyes, I try to rest, but your name sits in my chest. I tell myself I'll be okay, just not tonight, not yet. I don't need answers, I don't ask why, I just wanna feel alright. Pass me by, no replay in every goodbye, no breaking down inside. I don't need forever, I don't need you, I just need a night where I don't cry. I've been strong for far too long, smiling when it feels so wrong. I carry love I couldn't save, still learning how to let it fade. I don't wanna miss you less, I just want peace in my head. One moment when my heart feels light, one quiet breath tonight. I'm not asking to forget, just a little less regret. Maybe healing comes in waves, maybe this is how I stay. If tomorrow hurts the same, at least I made it through today. I want a night where I don't cry, where I can sleep without a fight. I'll take the quiet, take the calm, even if it doesn't last long. I don't need right, I just need a night where I don't cry. Just one night where I don't cry. I said I wouldn't fall again, swore I learned my lesson well. I built my walls from old goodbyes, from every time I fell. But you looked in me like safety, like somewhere I could rest. So I opened up my broken heart and gave you what was left. I knew the risk, I felt the fear, still I crossed the line, because hope is louder than the pain when you're lonely. because I believed again, or loved a little more. Love hurt more this time. It cut deeper than before. I thought I'd healed from all the past, but I still felt it all. You promised I was different, said this wouldn't end the same, but different words, same ending, different face, same pain. I tried to be enough for you, I tried to stay strong, but loving you felt like holding on to something already gone. I stayed longer than I should, ignored the warning signs, because the heart remembers love, not the times it cried. Love hurt more this time than it ever did before. Maybe because I believed again, loved a little more. Love hurt more this time. It cut deeper than before. I thought I'd healed from all the past, but I still felt it all. Maybe it hurts more now because I know what love should be, and losing something real is harder than losing a dream. I won't regret the way I loved, even if it left a scar, because feeling deeply means I'm braver than I thought we are. Love hurt more this time, but I'm still standing here, even with a shattered heart. I'm facing all my fears. Love hurt more this time, but I learned to heal again. Every time my heart breaks, it learns where love should end. Love hurt more this time, but I'm still here. I've lost a lot of things in life, some dreams, some nights, some time, but nothing ever broke me the way you left me behind. I tried to be strong without you, pretended I moved on, but every road I walk alone still feels where you belong. I thought I'd heal with passing days, the pain would slowly fade, but every memory whispers still of all the plans we made. You were my biggest loss, the love I couldn't save. Every future I imagined fell into your name. You were my biggest loss, the part I can't replace. No matter how I try to heal, I still see your face. I kept our photos in a drawer, like secrets from my past. Every smile you ever gave was never meant to last. I blame myself for everything, for words I couldn't say. Love is never one mistake, it slowly slips away. I thought closure would set me free, explain where we went wrong, but some goodbyes don't give you truth, they only leave I survived the fall. I'm learning how to live again after losing it all. You were my biggest loss, but I'll find peace somehow. Heart that broke for real love. We'll learn to love again now. You were my biggest loss and my deepest goodbye. I stayed awake through empty nights, hoping you would call. Send messages I never meant to send, hoping you feel it all. I watched your eyes grow distant, felt your silence in the air, and still I kept believing you'd notice I was there. I gave you all my patience, all the love I knew, but some hearts don't see the ones who bleed for them too. I'm waiting for you to care, waiting for a sign to tell me I still matter, to tell me you're still mine. I'm waiting for you to care, but you're already gone, and I'm learning slowly how to survive alone. I remember the times we laughed like nothing could go wrong. Now the quiet fills the spaces where your love belonged. I reach for fleeting moments that you'll never share, because I've been waiting endlessly for you to care. I told myself to let it go, to stop hoping in vain, but some hearts are unreachable, no matter how much pain. I'm waiting for you to care, waiting for a sign to tell me I still matter, to tell me you're still mine. I'm waiting for you to care, but you're already gone, and I'm learning slowly how to survive alone. Maybe someday I'll stop hoping, stop searching for your touch. Maybe someday I'll remember I deserve too much, but tonight I still linger in the shadow of despair, because all I ever wanted was for you to care. I'm waiting for you to care, waiting for a sign to tell me I still matter, to tell me you're still mine. I'm waiting for you to care, but you're already gone, and I'll keep learning slowly how to carry on. Waiting for you to care, but you never did. We spoke in forever, wrote our names in the sky, held hands like nothing could ever say goodbye. We dreamed in colors, built castles in the air, but sometimes love is fragile, and we promised too much there. thought our hearts were strong enough. I thought we'd never bend. But some vows are too heavy for two souls that pretend. We promised too much, held too tight, too fast. Love like the world would last, but some things never last. We promised too much, and now it's all gone. Two hearts that tried forever, but forever wasn't strong. We laughed like nothing could break us, fought like love could stay. But silence filled the spaces where words had lost their way. I reach for your hand and feel lonely, yeah. Two hearts that wanted more, but we promised too much there. I thought the stars would guide us, that love would find a way. But some promises are heavier than hearts can never stay. We promised too much, held too tight, too fast. Love like the world would last, but some things never last. We promised too much, and now it's all gone. Two hearts that tried forever, but forever wasn't strong. Maybe someday I'll forgive the love we couldn't keep, the vows we made too loudly that ended incomplete. But tonight I just remember how we loved and how we lost. Two souls that burn too brightly, paying love's true cost. We promised too much, and I still feel the pain. All the dreams we couldn't hold, all the tears like rain. We promised too much, and now I understand. Some hearts are made for loving, but not for holding hands. We promised too much, and forever slipped away. I still say your name in silence, like a prayer I can't forget. Every memory answers back with a heart full of regret. Your shadow lives inside my room, your laughter in my head. And every time I miss you, I cry the words I never said. I try to be a little stronger, every night I'm more the same, because loving you still hurts me every time I say your name. There are tears after your name, every time I speak it out loud. I can smile in front of strangers, but I break when you're around. There are tears after your name, every letter holds the pain. I can hide it from the world, but not from your name, but not from your name. I pass the places we once loved and pretend I'm doing fine, but every corner whispers stories from another time. I keep your picture in my wallet like a scar I can't erase, and every dream back and you're embracing. I told myself that I'd forget you, that your memory would fade, but some loves leave a shadow that no time can ever change. There are tears after your name. Every time I speak it out loud, I can smile in front of strangers, but I break when you're around. There are tears after your name. Every letter holds the pain. I can hide it from the world, but not from your name. But not from your name. Maybe someday I'll say your name without my voice breaking down, without these shaking hands, without my heart beating loud. But tonight your name is heavy, like a truth I can't outrun, because loving you is written in every tear I've become. There are tears after your name, and every line that I write, and every lonely moment in the middle of the night. There are tears after your name, and they fall just the same. I can learn to live without you, but not without your name. But not without your name. Tears after your name, and love I can't reclaim. We were laughing just yesterday, talking like nothing could go wrong. You said my name like you meant it, like I was where you belong. But somewhere between the heartbeat and the silence of the night, I'll forever stop breathing when love died without warning. I didn't hear the thunder coming, didn't see the sky turn gray. One moment we were everything, the next you walked away. Love died without warning, no reason, no goodbye. All the dreams we built together, learned how to say goodbye. Love died without warning and left me in the dark, trying to understand how you broke my heart. Your clothes are still in my closet, your smile still on the wall. I talk to empty memories like you're still going to call. I replay every moment, searching for the sign, but some endings come too softly for a heart to recognize. I trusted every promise, every will be fine, but love can change its mind without leaving a sign. Love died loving an illusion that was fading away. If love can end so suddenly without a final fight, then how do I keep breathing when you're no longer mine? Love died without warning, and I'm still standing here, holding on to memories while drowning in my tears. Love died without warning, and now I'm all alone, learning how to live with the heart you left unknown. Love died without warning, and I never saw it coming. I said I'd be okay without you, that time would help me heal, but every night reminds me of everything I feel. Your voice still lives in my memory, your smile still breaks me too. No matter how I try to move on, I'm still missing you. I hide behind my busy days, pretend I'm doing fine, but every quiet moment brings you back to mind. I'm still missing you in every lonely room, in every song I never skip, in every fading moon. I'm still missing you, like love I never lost. Even though you're gone from me, my heart still pays the cost. I walk past all our favorite places like they don't know my pain, but every street still whispers the sound of your name. I try to meet new faces, try to feel something new, but nobody knows my heart the way it knew you. I told myself that letting go would set my broken free, but letting go is harder than holding on to memory. I'm still missing you in every lonely room, in every song I never skip, in every fading moon. I'm still missing you, like love I never lost. Even though you're gone from me, my heart still pays the cost. Maybe someday I'll stop waiting for your shadow in the light, stop wishing you would come back every single night. But tonight my heart is honest, and it's breaking in two, because no matter how I try to heal, I'm still missing you. I'm still missing you when the world moves on, when everyone says I should be strong. Since you've been gone, I'm still missing you, and maybe I always will, because loving you was real, and my heart remembers still. I'm still missing you. More than you'll ever know. used to light up every room like sparks that couldn't die. Now all that's left are shadows of your quiet goodbye. Your voice still lingers in my head like a ghost I can't escape. Every promise that we made slowly starts to break. I try to hold the pieces, but they slipped right through my hands. Love turned into silence I don't understand. I'm fading into pain, like colors in the rain. Every forever that you said is washing down the drain. I'm fading into pain, with nothing left to gain. You were my sunshine once, now I'm drowning in the rain. I'll trace your name across my skin like it's carved into my soul. But every night without your touch leaves another hole. You said that love was fragile, like glass beneath our feet. Now I'm walking on the memories of what we used to be. We were fire in the dark, burning wild and bright. Now I'm standing in the ashes of another lonely night. I'm fading into pain, losing who I am, trying to hold on to a heart that doesn't give a damn. I'm fading into pain, but you don't feel the same. You walked away so easily while I stay in the Maybe one day I'll be stronger, maybe scars will heal. But right now, every breath I take reminds me this is real. You didn't just break my heart, you changed the way I feel about love, about trust, about what's real. I'm fading into pain, but I won't disappear, even if your memory still whispers in my ear. I'm fading into pain, but I'll rise again from the darkest part of losing you. I'll find myself within. You let me go so fast, and I'm fading into the clock keeps ticking louder now. Every second screams your name. Your side of the bed still cold somehow, but I haven't moved a thing. Your Jackets hanging by the door, like you're coming back for it. I replay the night you walked away, and every word I wish I'd fixed. I told myself, don't call again, don't beg for what is gone. But hope is such a stubborn thing, you keep holding on. I'm alone and waiting for a text that never comes, for footsteps in the hallway, for the sound of us. I'm alone and waiting, like love still on its way. But deep down I know you're not coming back to stay. I scroll through pictures of your smile, like it might bring you home. I sit here staring at my phone, but silence is all I'm shown. You said you needed time to think, said space would make it clear, but space just builds a wall so high. Now I can't feel you near. I try to act like I'm okay, like I'm already strong, but nights are honest with my heart. They tell me I was wrong. I'm alone and waiting for a knock upon my door, for you to say you'll miss me like you did before. Better than this, and tonight I'm alone, but someday I won't be I waited on words you never meant, read your silence like consent. I made excuses, closed my eyes, turned your distance into signs. You said maybe, I heard stay, built my whole heart on delay. Every promise half designed, still I gave you all my time. I should've known by how you tried, only when I was about to say goodbye. I wasted my time on loving you ever do. I stood still while your life moved on, calling it hope when it was gone. Yeah, I wasted my time believing you were mine. I kept the faith, you kept your space. I learned your moods, you learned escape. You liked the comfort, not the weight. I paid in hours, you were late. I don't hate you, I don't blame. I just won't do this again. Some lessons come wrapped in pain. Some love just teaches you when to walk away. I loved alone, I see it now. You were never all in somehow. I wasted my time on loving you, on waiting for what you wouldn't choose. I gave you everything I had. You gave me sorry way too late. Yeah, I wasted my time, but I found myself tonight. Maybe you never meant to stay. Maybe I stayed too long anyway. I wasted my time loving you, but I won't waste another tear. I'll take the truth, release the past, and choose myself from here. Yeah, I wasted my time, but it won't waste my life. I waited, not anymore. I believed every maybe you said. Turn your silence into hope instead. I waited while you made up your mind. You were moving on, I was standing in line. I called it patience, called it love, but love shouldn't feel like giving up. I kept choosing you every night while you chose nothing, chose your life. I should've known by the way you stayed unsure that I was never what you were waiting for. I wasted my time loving you, reading signs that weren't true. I held on while you stayed halfway, promised more than you ever gave. Yeah, I wasted my time thinking I was on your mind. You said, not now, I heard someday. Built my whole heart on what you might say. I defended you and they want me. Said you were just scared, not free. Now I see it clear as day. You didn't lose me, you walked away. I lost myself in the space you kept, calling it love, calling it death. You like the comfort, not the cost. I paid the price, you felt no loss. I wasted my time loving you, waiting for something you never chose. I gave you chances, gave you years. You gave me doubt and disappearing fears. Yeah, I wasted my time, but I found myself tonight. I don't hate you, I just regret wasted my time loving you, but I won't waste another tear. I'll take the lesson, keep the truth, and walk away from what's unclear. Yeah, I wasted my time, but it won't waste my life. I waited too long, not I've been standing at the doorway with one foot in yesterday. Every memory pulling me back, every silence begging me to stay. I waited for a sign from you, but all I found was truth. You stopped choosing us long ago, I just didn't want to move. Love shouldn't feel like a war, or make you beg for more. So this is my clear move, walking away from you. No more second chances, no more half-felt truths. It hurts, but I choose peace over what we used to be. Yeah, this is my clear move, letting go of you. I held on through all the changes, called it hope, called it faith. But loving you kept costing me more than I could ever pay. I see myself a little clearer now in the quiet after the storm. I won't stay where I'm invisible just to keep something warm. I gave enough, I stayed too long, and now I know where I belong. So this is my clear move, walking away from you. No more waiting in the dark for a love that never grew. It hurts, but I choose me over what we used to be. Yeah, this is my clear move, setting myself free. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I just choose my life tonight. Some goodbyes are overdue, and this one's finally true. This is my clear move, no turning back to you. I'll carry what was real and release what broke me too. I loved you, that was true, but love knows when to move. Yeah, this is my clear move, and I'm stronger because of you. Clear move, clear move, clear mind, clear mind. is quiet, but my mind won't rest. Every silence sounds like your name. I stare at walls like they might confess where we went wrong, who changed. I replay moments I can't rewrite, words I should have said. I'm wide awake in the middle of the night, lost inside my head. I keep chasing answers that don't wanna be found. I'm lost in thought, lost in you, lost in everything we used to do. I walk in circles, stuck in time, trying to leave you behind. Yeah, I'm lost in thought every time I close my eyes. Your shadow lingers in empty space, like you never really left. I hear you laugh in the smallest things, then I remember what's left. I tell myself I'll be okay, like it's something I can choose. But healing feels so far away when every road leads back to you. I know I should move forward, but my heart won't yet. I'm lost in thought, lost in you, caught between what's false and true. I let you go, I pull you near in the quiet of my fears. Yeah, I'm lost in thought, drowning in the past. Maybe clarity comes with time, maybe pain just fades, but tonight I'm still here, learning how to stay. I'm lost in thought, but I'm still alive, still learning how to survive. I don't have answers, I just breathe, let the memories pass through me. Yeah, I'm lost in thought, but I won't stay lost forever. Lost in thought, trying to find my way back. Lost in thought. I love too much, I gave it all, built my world around your walls. Every tear, every fight, every sleepless, lonely night. I bend myself just to stay, hid my pain along the way. I thought love could make it right, but sometimes love can't hold tight. I see now, I see too clear, giving all doesn't keep you near. I love too much, I lost my way. I gave my heart, you walked away. I tried too hard, I stayed too long, believing you would love me back strong. Your love too this night.